welcome to a very unusual video in which I am going to play a song called Hi Ren and react to it. I don't know Ren, but I know of Ren, and the reason I know of Ren is that today Ren has a new album out called Sick Boi, and a lot of the Sudoku community love Ren, and they wrote to us about it. And they've created a Sudoku pack called Ren Sudoku. And this is ZegreS, this is Sandra and Nala, this is Raumplaner. And look, there's these beautiful puzzles they've made themed on Ren. Now, in reading, I love this one as well. This is called Ren Ban, which is just it's the most magnificent pun ever. Now, because they sent this to me, I was able to read a little bit about Ren in the introduction, and I understand that basically Ren is some sort of musical genius and has suffered a lot personally with mental health, and that I think is something that probably resonates with a lot of us. And on the channel we get emails all the time from people for whom Sudoku is an important part of dealing with their own mental health, whether it's solving Sudoku or watching people solve Sudoku. And therefore we are absolutely we absolutely want to support people like Ren doing what they do. And apparently one way we can do this is by playing Ren's song and reacting to it. Now, I have never done a reaction video before, so I'm going to get this all wrong. What I'm told I have to do is play the music, and then when anything occurs to me, I sort of stop. And I think Ren is a rapper, and I don't know if there is any swearing in this. There might be. I only know the rapper Eminem, really. And if there's swearing, we'll have to bleep it out or something, because obviously being a family channel, that's probably not a good idea. But anyway, that's all by the by. Let me I think I just press play, don't I? Oh, and by the way, in terms of that Sudoku pack, it's free, available to everybody, and Mark and I are going to solve a puzzle from it in our videos today. So this is Ren's piece of music, Hi Ren. Now, that's a fairly terrifying creature in the back. Goodness. All right, okay, I have to stop there because I didn't know that Ren was a guitarist. In fact, one other thing I've just noticed is that guitar has a cable coming out of it, which suggests it's plugged in. Now, I've remembered something that ZegreS wrote, which is that Ren records videos or performances live. So that's interesting already, because I think an awful lot of modern music is not live. It's very, very produced. So if this, I doubt this is a live performance, but that guitar cable does make me think it might be. Now, the other thing is that this guy can play the guitar. One can see that already. It's really sort of, well, to me anyway, I can see he's good at playing the guitar. I wasn't expecting that. I thought this was rapping.
Hi there, Ran. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried buried me, didn't you? Risky, cause I always come back. Deep down you know that, deep down you know I'm always in periphery. Rent on your pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro, I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd, not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi Ren, I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately, and I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors...
I don't really want to stop that, actually. I've got chills. That is absolutely... It's mesmerising, actually. There's clearly a bad Ren and a good Ren who seem to be having a conversation, and he does this switching thing. But the guitar rhythm is completely stable while he's doing this. It's really, really clever. And well, also the lights were weird.
Is it really that the guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect at always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Dumb boy. Nah, mate, this time is different, man, trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place, and my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great, and when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered.
Sorry, watch his thumb. I'm just saying that because the thumb is perfect in time with the music that I'm hearing, which makes me think this could actually be a live performance, which is quite ridiculous.
For doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one. So you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Where are your Grammys, Ren? Nowhere. Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in. Man, you sound so pretentious. Ren, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself. Trust me. You should be so lucky.
I mean, this is just unbelievable. I love the way he's having a conversation with himself. I have conversations with myself all the time. Maybe not quite as dramatic as this, but the other that line there made me think of the Radiohead song "Let Down," where there's a line that's something like, don't get sentimental, it always ends up drivel. And that seemed to me to be what... Do I go back in these, or do I have to just play them all the way through? I'm not sure. I'm so sorry if this is not the way that these videos are done. I just want to go back slightly and listen to that lyric again.
Man, you sound so pretentious. Ren, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself. Trust me. You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you, to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it. Man, it's not like that. Man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you twat. No, it's not, man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong. Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with his subconscious. Eminem did it. Played on guitar. Plan B did it. Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off.
I know this does remind me of Stan by Eminem, one of the few Eminem songs I do know, and that's a work of genius. This is already a work of genius. I mean, this is not what I was expecting at all. And he just said the name of another rapper who did guitar rapping, I think. Let me...
Eminem did it. Played on guitar. Plan B did it. Man, you know...
Plan B? Is that guitar rapping? I've never heard of Plan B, but I intend to go and find out more about Plan B. This is absolutely stunning to me. The use of lyrics, the actual quality of the writing is unbelievable. Let me break the fourth wall by.
original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material. Ren, mate, we've heard it all before. She sells seashells on the seashore. You. I don't need you, I don't need to hear this, cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves, and I'll shake up the whole world beneath it. That's right, speak your truth, your fucking God complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to actually hear you say it instead of downplay it.
Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus.
Kill you, Ren. Fucking kill me then, have you, Ren? I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside. Newsflash. I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason, beheading all kings. I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mustopheles, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender. When standing in front of my solar eclipse, my name is stitched to your lips. So you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal, feeble and normal. You wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of end. I am you, you are me, I am you, friend.
I will edit out the advert break that just appeared. I mean, I just pause it there because it seems to have calmed down again, but that sort of crescendo that he reached, his face during that was demonic. It was sort of like, yeah, it's like, it does remind me a bit of Bohemian Rhapsody. Beelzebub has a devil put aside for you or for me. Beelzebub has a devil put aside for me, for me, for me. I mean, how many times do you actually watch something and immediately know you're in the presence of someone quite uniquely talented? Hardly ever. Literally hardly ever. Like, if I was to say, when could I last even think of when that had happened? I don't know when it would be, but it would be years ago, I think. And this is just gobsmackingly brilliant. And I think this is live. I've been keeping an eye on the guitar playing, and yeah, he doesn't miss a beat. It's just
Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So cower at the man I've become when I sing from the top of my lungs. That I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspire that me to be strong. And when I am gone I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a climate different size.
Oh, that hits a bit different. So he seems to be good Ren again there, and pour his heart out. There were loads and loads of things I thought were very stark. I don't know how to do this. How do I do this?
Sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet.
I mean, look at his eyes. He means everything he says here. He has lived this. And I love, I don't know, I won't be able to do this. The guitar going. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. No, that's not right. Something like that, isn't it? Dum 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 dum.
And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as Hope. Some people...
The way he looks at the camera when he says, some people know me by Hope.
Know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope.
So, the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope.
And you know how I know that I'll prosper? 'Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So cower at the man I've become when I sing from the top
Cower at the man I've become.
of my lungs, that I won't retire. I'll stand in your fire, inspire that me to be strong. And when I am gone I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, Iroquois me to different side.
What does he say at the end there? Iroquois, or of a different sign or something.
Different side.
Let me just try and get that lyric.
In the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, Iroquois me to different side.
I couldn't quite get the lyric there. Lights again. Who is controlling these lights? He's got voice as well. I mean, not only is he incredibly gifted lyrically, guitar playing, he can sing. This is Bohemian Rhapsody for our time, isn't it? This is unbelievable.
When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas, that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences, with autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare, but there were victims and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax. And I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
Is that the end? He has, look, he's got... Actually got tears in my eyes. That was... well, the ending. It's like, okay, I'll throw in some poetry, some profound poetry as well. That is an unbelievable piece of artistry. Unbelievable. I mean, every part of that felt deep. I loved the way he sings. I loved the way I loved the way he spoke at the end. What did he say? That's what separates human beings from angels and demons and gods. It was something like that. And the eternal dance and the pendulum. There's a lot in there that I recognise, actually. I don't need to say anything about that. That is a sublime. It's a sublime piece of music, and I'm now going to go and watch it again without the camera on me, if that's all right. Ren, take a bow.